Really, Apple? We have waited so long for a new iMac. So long that we even created concepts of exactly what we wanted that to look like. And what did you do? You messed up. You messed up. So Apple just announced the new M1 iMac, and love it or hate it, it's here. Going back to their heritage of the original iMac, it's going back to the variety of colors. And color it whatever you want, it's still not what we wanted. In the event, they went on about how slim it was and how their engineers fixed this problem of fitting in all of this tech into this small device. But number one, it's a problem that they created themselves by making it smaller. And number two, we didn't even really want it to be smaller. What we wanted was the chin removed and slimmer bezels. And the funny thing is, you've already created what we want that to look like. It's called the XDR display. We want something as minimal as possible, to the point where it's just a sheet of glass and it's just screen and that's it. And instead, you gave us this. The chin, in my opinion, is actually much worse than it was before. Before, you had the sleek aluminum finish and you had the Apple logo, which gave it sort of a purpose on the design front. But removing that logo and giving us a faded version of a pastel color is not solving that problem. In fact, it's actually making it much more glaring than it was before. And I don't know whose design call it was to implement those white bezels on the front, but historical data should tell you that the amount of people who bought a black iPhone for that reason, for the reason of having that full black finish on the front versus white iPhone, should tell you that we don't want it for the iMac. At least with the current model that we have of iMac, when you shut the screen off, the whole thing goes black and it all blends in to give us the impression that that whole thing is screen. But they're not even gonna let us dream that that's the case with the new iMacs. Now every model's coming with those white bezels, so when you turn it off, you're always gonna realize exactly where that screen ends and those white bezels stand out. And all we would have needed to fix this problem, at least partially, would be to give us a matte black or a black option where the bezels blend in, the chin sort of goes away when you shut the screen off. But instead, as of right now, all we're left with is a white option. So now moving on to the ports, we've got the headphone jack that's now repositioned to the side of the device, and then moving around to the back, you have 4 Thunderbolt ports. And that's on the upgraded model. If you go down to the base model, you're only getting 2 Thunderbolt ports and that's it. I mean, on this base model, they even take away the option of gigabit Ethernet. So now for Pro users, you've not only taken away the SD card slot, but you've taken away most of their ports as well. And for a company that stands behind designers and Pro users and creators, it seems kind of crazy that they would take away everything that they need for all of their resources. And now if all of that isn't enough, then there's also the problem of mounting. So Apple is now allowing you to mount your iMac with a VESA mount, or they can give you the stand. And it is either or in this case, but not both. The VESA mount is built in, meaning you either have that on the back where you can attach your own mount, or they build in the stand for you. Meaning if you choose that option, you're never gonna have the option of using a stand. And if you do choose the VESA mount option, you still have to buy your own VESA mount. So then what they're shipping you is essentially a colorful piece of glass. So overall, I really want to like this device. I know from a technical standpoint and using M1, all of that is gonna be fantastic. But from a design standpoint, I think they've really messed up on this one. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Let me know if you're not mad, but disappointed in the new iMac or any of these design changes that they've decided to implement on this first redesign we've had in years. Let me know all of that in the comments down below. While you're down there, remember to hit the like button because it tells YouTube that videos like this don't suck, and hit that subscribe button to see more videos like this from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.